Okay, I'm gonna tell you how I filled out my NCAA men's tournament challenge. Okay, first starting off in the East, the Beasts of East. I got UConn over Stenson. I got FAU, Florida Atlantic University over Northwestern. I got San Diego State over UAB. I got Auburn over Yale. I got BYU over, can't pronounce his Duxquay. Illinois over Morehead State. I got uh Drake, not the rapper Drake, over Washington State. I got Iowa State over South Dakota. The next round I have in the East I have UConn over FAU, Auburn over San Diego State, um, Illinois over BYU, Iowa State over Drake, and then for the last game of the East I have the UConn over Illinois. Now the best of the West. I have North Carolina over, moving on to the next round, Michigan State over Mississippi State, two M's in a state. Grand Canyon over St. Mary's. Want to go to Grand Canyon one day. Alabama over Charleston. Clemson over New Mexico. Baylor over Colgate. Nevada over Dayton. Arizona over Long Beach State. The next round of the West, I have North Carolina over Michigan State. Alabama over Grand Canyon. Clemson over Baylor. Arizona over Nevada. And then for the final game of the West, I have North Carolina and Arizona. Now, take it down south. I have Houston over Longwood, Texas A&M over Nebraska, Wisconsin over James Madison, Duke over Vermont, Texas Tech over NC State, Kentucky over Oakland, Florida, moving on to the next round, Marquette. Then in the next round of the South, I have Houston over Texas A&M, Duke over Wisconsin, Kentucky over Texas Tech, Florida over Marquette. Then for the last part of the South, I have Houston over Kentucky. Now the Midwest. Okay, so I have Purdue, moving on next round, TCU, Gonzaga over McNeese, Kansas over Samford, Oregon over South Carolina, Creighton over Akron, Texas moving next round, Tennessee over St. Peter's. The next round in the Midwest, I have Purdue over TCU, Kansas over Gonzaga. I have Creighton over Oregon. I have Tennessee over Texas. And for the last round of the Midwest, I have Purdue. Now for the Final Four, I have UConn over North Carolina. And I have Houston over Purdue, all number 1 seeds. And I have in the championship game, I have UConn and Houston, and I have UConn winning it all. Thanks for joining me in my predictions. Bye.